It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got two teams who have both brought Baltimore a Super Bowl. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Great to have you with us at Primetime Battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Under the lights, we'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can carry it and make guys miss. But they're going to give us a fun old-school game on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, Mike, because, I mean, how many of these games have you and I done where we start out saying, all right, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, these two electric passing games, that's how these offenses are built. But now we have a little bit of a throwback, and for two teams that unapologetically say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position. You don't see that so often anymore. So for two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, it's kind of fun.
This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. So coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the first carry for King Henry. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. On the give, here's Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
And we see Daniel Jones take the field, and a bit of a polarizing player, Mike, not necessarily just in New York, but throughout the league, and there's just so much potential. There is so much talent. You think back to him coming out of college. He's big, he's strong, he can run, he can make every throw. And remember, only a couple years ago, he took this Giants team not only to the playoffs, but got a big road victory against Minnesota. So he's shown he can do it. He needs to bounce back from last year's injury and put together more consistent performances than he has of late.
They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Jones. First down throw there is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Going to go right back to Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Third and 6. They'll run here with Hill. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Throwing now is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. All run play. This is Hill. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it on first down with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Now, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kenny Moore there to make the play. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now it's Jackson. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Well, now the big fella inside's getting involved in the pass rush, Mike, and so many of these interior defensive linemen are known for their run defense. Well, not this guy. He wins on the inside quick, and he's able to bring the quarterback down for the sack.
Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. On the return is Gould. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll go again here with Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Jones. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The relationship between pass coverage and the rush unit, that's what every defensive coordinator is striving for, and this is a great example why, Mike. They clog up all the throwing lanes, nowhere to go with the ball, and it allows that defensive front to get home.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. To the tight end, likely. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Jackson. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jones keeping this one. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Play action now. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. They'll return this from the 11. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes Pittman. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now, Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hill. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Baltimore. They'll run it with Henry. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Second down and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Second and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. On comes the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. They'll motion over Flowers. Again, it's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson up top again. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Jones going to hang on to it here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is an area of Daniel Jones' game, Mike, that I think people often overlook. He is sneaky fast, and when he gets out into open space, very rarely can anybody catch him.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Throwing is Jones on third down. And that is incomplete. The Colts about set to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
On the option, they give it to Henry. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Flowers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, here's Henry. He will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get forward to about the 42. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hopkins sent in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll motion over Flowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. They'll motion over Flowers. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now, Jones. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. To throw is Jones. And this ball incomplete on third down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Off the play fake, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
The Colts about to kick this one away. Here comes a return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Here's 2nd and 2. It's the tight end Likely in motion. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end Likely downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Jackson up top again. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up, and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jones. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Shotgun now for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. On the give, here's Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll motion over Flowers. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
All run play. This is Hill. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Hopkins sent in motion. On third down, Jackson got his man at the 6. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the gun, Jackson. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing now is Jones. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's Jones. That one into the hands of Downs. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Off he goes. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Second and 7. To throw, it's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing, Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pistol give to Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.